I had a situation today where I was with a friend who has been holding on to her emotions for quite a while, a few weeks after she's been going through a really stressful and troubling time, big life changes. And today we were together and we were out in public, and she felt a wave of emotion come up, but she also felt like it wasn't the appropriate time or place for her to feel her feelings. And what ensued was a conversation that I had with her about how she can feel her feelings when she gets home. And I wanted to make a video about this today. If you have a lot of feelings that you have been suppressing, the first thing I would say is to identify if you feel that you have the capacity to process your feelings safely by yourself. Only you can answer that question. But if you feel scared to feel your feelings, then that's maybe a no. And so, what I would advise you to do is to reach out to someone like me, who's a trauma trained somatic practitioner, in order to support you through that process, through that experience. And we do this and help you to create safety and help hold space for you and guide you through the experience, so that a lot of clients often say that they don't want to open Pandora's box, or that they don't want to open this. For some reason, people call it a hole, and that they're going to open this hole and that all of this stuff is going to come out of there, that it's never ever going to be able to stop. I don't know if you can relate to that, but I hear this a lot from clients, and I can, with a lot of confidence say that when you are working with a trauma trained somatic practitioner, it is our job to help create that safe container for you to have a healthy experience to release your emotions without that happening. It's our job to help you titrate your emotions, to resource, to ground, to create this safe space, and to also help you close that safe space and to re-regulate before you go back out into the open, back out into the world again. So you ask yourself that question: does it feel safe for me to process and to release emotionally what I've been experiencing recently? If the answer is yes, and like my friend, you were out in the open, but you know that you've got a lot of emotions that you've been holding onto, then I suggest that when you get home, you consciously put some time aside to see if you can process what you're feeling. And so this would look like getting home, making sure that you are well resourced. So having some cushions to one side, having a drink, having your phone nearby in case you want to call somebody. Looking around the room to identify things that bring you comfort and help you to feel grounded. So looking, maybe it's a photograph, maybe popping on your favorite sweater, again, a cushion or a blanket, things that make you feel cozy at home and safe, resourcing yourself like this. Then what you can do is take a seat and to notice your back body. Notice your feet on the floor or your back body on the bed if you want to lay down, or your pelvis in the seat. And then once you've done that and you've established safety for yourself in this environment, then what you can do is you can place a hand on your heart and ask yourself, what is it that I'm feeling? And I do start with this cognitively. I ask myself, I ask my clients, what feelings are present for you? What's coming up for you right now? And then see if you can identify and name some of those emotions, whether it be grief, sadness, heartbreak, frustration, just general pain, stress, overwhelm, whatever that is for you. And from there, once you can name it, I ask, can you identify where you can feel that emotion in your body? What sensations can you feel in your body, and where can you feel them? This might take a few moments. Often common areas is people might feel a lot in the head, in the temples, in the eyes, in the jaw, in the neck, in the shoulders, in the chest, in the heart, in the back, in the belly. And just take a few moments to see where you're feeling what you're feeling in your body. And it's highly likely that within a few minutes, that if you have been suppressing a lot of unpleasant emotions for a while, trying to keep it all together, that you will have a release. So it's likely that you will want to cry. And I really encourage you that if you start crying, that you don't have to attach it to a story and you don't have to give it meaning. I always tell my clients that when they have a release, when they start crying, that this is just a way that the body is releasing stress from the system, and that you're just helping the stress from your system process and integrate and release. And so you allowing yourself to cry without giving it any meaning, because a lot of people put a lot of meaning on crying. They think that crying is going to, make them weaker, and they start judging themselves. Why am I not over this? I don't want to cry about this situation, etc. And actually, if we remove all of that and just look at it, crying as a somatic release, the body is releasing cortisol through crying. It's releasing the tension in our system through crying. Then we can often allow ourselves to have that experience and experience the relief that comes with it. Next, you can ask yourself, before next, I invite you to place your hands on that part of your body and to feel the warmth from your hands on that part of your body, and just hold yourself. And it feels really, really nourishing to do this if you're sat up, and just to sway from side to side. Just hold yourself. And allow whatever needs to flow to flow. And if at any point it feels too overwhelming, come back to the room. Come back to the space. Notice the things that bring you comfort. Notice the glass of water. Hold on to the cushion that you had. Feel your pelvis in the seat or your back body on the bed, and know that you are supported. Gently swaying from side to side. Next, what you can do is you can ask that part of your body, what do you need? What would feel really nourishing right now? What do you need in order to feel some peace? I see you, I hear you, I'm here for you. Talk to your body. I'm not ignoring these feelings anymore. What do you need? How can I support us? And listen. And don't worry if you don't hear anything. Often people don't hear things straight away, especially if you've been experiencing trauma, because it causes this disconnect from ourselves. But the more that we practice this, the more that we hold space for ourselves, the more that we connect with our body, the more that we ask that question, eventually the body is going to respond. And 9 times out of 10, it always comes back with something that's really helpful, that's going to help us move through this release of feelings that we've been having. And so from there, what do you need? And if you're not getting that message from your body, then you can ask yourself cognitively, do I need to call a friend? Do I need to stretch and move my body? Do I need to express some anger? Do I need a drink? Do I need some food? Do I need a sleep? See if you can find the next step that is then going to nourish your body and give you that further support. See if you can gently meet that need. And if you find yourself feeling very sad and finding it difficult to stop feeling your feelings, then I invite you to put on your favorite TV show or your favorite movie on Netflix, to put on your favorite song, your favorite album, to call a friend, to reach out to somebody. These calling a friend, watching your favorite TV show, actually Friends is a really good one, because there's that TV show, you don't want to put on a TV show necessarily that has got any kind of, serious drama in it or a horror or something like this. You want to put on something that brings you comfort and bring a little bit of lightness. The TV show Friends often works a lot for people of all generations, all clients that I've had. They often find that show comforting and can co-regulate with the characters. Or you can pick up the phone and see if you can co-regulate with someone that you trust. You can, off the back of this experience, also journal or do a little bit of EFT tapping and breathing. So this is a fantastic way as well to help regulate if we feel like we've had enough of feeling our feelings, and we can just gently tap on our acupressure points and breathe in through the nose and out, either out through the nose or the mouth, whatever feels less activating and more relaxing for you. In through the nose and out. And often on the exhale, if we make it audible, then that also helps to release some additional stress from the body. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Have a good shake out after a good cry. And do some coherent breathing. I posted about that in yesterday's video. And so that, in a nutshell, is how to feel your feelings if you feel that that is something that you want to explore for yourself. If you want to feel your feelings and you need support with that, my name is Donna Louise, and I'm a trauma-trained somatic practitioner, a functional breathwork coach, a clinical EFT practitioner, and a trainee counselor. And I would be more than happy to help you. I help people to get out of survival mode, to restore their nervous system, and to reconnect with themselves. Thank you for watching this video. Please like it, drop any questions that you have in the comments section. I'd love to hear from you, and subscribe to the channel. Thank you. Bye.